Hi, all. There's a few things that professional trainers know that most dog owners aren't aware of. They just haven't thought of yet. And I'd like to share some of those pro tips with you today. The very first one is that enrichment is really vital for your dog's happiness. What's enrichment? It's just keeping their mind busy. We can exercise dogs really a lot. Physically, it tires them out, but mentally, it really doesn't challenge them. And a lot of times, just physical exercise can lead to overstimulation. They get exhausted, they get wound up, and they can't relax. A little bit of mental stimulation, like you working at a puzzle or maybe your job, mentally fatigues the dog enough so that they get a feeling of success when they accomplish it, and they can come home, relax, and sack out, which is what we love. So there are lots of different ways to mentally tire out a dog. The first one, of course, is training, which is what you're doing, which is wonderful. Another way that you can enrich your dog's life is put sniffing on cue. And when you're taking your dog for a walk, maybe around the block or whatever, you're practicing your loose leash walking, which is wonderful. But every once in a while, stop and let your dog sniff. And you can go maybe a whole block, just meandering along behind your dog, letting them sniff. When you've had enough of that, you can just call their name and go on about your business walking again. It's great if you have like a little green belt. We have a little, not really a park, but a little green area at the end of the street. And it's wonderful to practice your loose leash walking all the way down the block until you get to the park. Then let them sniff for a while. They can motor around in the grass and relax. And then you can walk home or continue on your walk for exercise. Another great thing to do is all those Amazon boxes that you're getting now. You can throw a few kibbles inside, fold them back up, let your dog tear them apart. Put them out in the backyard, let the dog make a mess. Yes, you need to supervise. Yes, you need to clean up after, but it's going to give your dog an outlet. And if he shreds the box, he's not going to have to shred something else like one of his valuable toys or a couch cushion or the mail, something that you don't want him to shred. So if you choose what he can go after, let him go ahead and destroy something that you don't want anyway. The recyclable egg cartons are wonderful, milk jugs, anything like that. Again, gear it to the size of your dog. Do supervise. Take it away if it looks like it's going to be dangerous. Make sure that you give them things that are really large so they don't get a piece off or choke. But anything that they can destroy, the really big, like gallon water bottles or big soda bottles are great. Throw a few kibbles inside, throw them out in the backyard, let them run around and bang it and chew it up. Make sure you get the pieces and take them away. Anything that you would normally put in the recycling bin is worth a try. There are also lots of commercial puzzles available. There are special bowls that you can feed your dog out of. There are a lot of toys like Kong. I love Kong toys that you can stuff food into, and the dog, it takes in, like I'll freeze my Kongs. I have a whole bunch in the freezer just ready in case there's, emergency, I have to leave. My dogs are naughty, I have a guest. All I have to do is go to the freezer, take one out, it's all ready to go. And just being frozen, it takes a little bit longer for them to work through it. It's very soothing. They call it a puppy pacifier. Very often a dog will eat their puzzle and then have a nap. So it's a great in the crate toy as well. You can I usually put fruits and vegetables in mine. Anything soft like applesauce or pumpkin, yogurt, peanut butter. I tend to try to stay natural and healthy, but pretty much anything there. Again, there's a lot of commercial products that you can buy to put in there. Some people will use canned dog food. Anything that you like, you can put in there. Freeze it if you like. If not, that's fine. My dog currently has apples, blueberries, carrots, peanut butter, yogurt, applesauce. You just stuff it in there, throw it in the freezer, and they're ready to go. That's a great puppy pacifier. Any kind of puzzle toys that are commercially available are wonderful to keep your dog occupied for a while. Make them use their brain. They get a feeling of satisfaction, so they'll be tired, they'll be rewarded, and most of all, they'll rest.